The moment an attack begins, our world shifts in an instant. High above, satellites designed for one purpose will detect the launch. Their infrared sensors will register the intense heat of rocket engines igniting, sending the first signal back to Earth. Here on the ground, powerful radar systems will awaken, scanning the skies, tracking the trajectory of what's coming. This is the first warning. It travels at the speed of light, but it buys us only minutes. An alert will scream from every device connected to the network. Your phone, your television, the public address systems in the streets, they will all carry the same terrifying message. This isn't a drill. This is the reality of modern warfare. The sound of sirens will rise, a final desperate call to action. In these first few minutes, chaos will be tempting, but panic is a luxury we cannot afford. Your survival depends not on speed, but on clarity of thought. Every second is a choice. Where you are, what you do next, these decisions will define what happens when the clock runs out. The sky will soon change, and the world as we know it will be forever altered. You have mere moments to prepare for the inevitable. Use them wisely. The impact begins not with a sound, but with light. A flash, brighter than 1,000 suns, will burn across the horizon. Looking at it, even for a fraction of a second, will cause permanent blindness. This light is the herald of what follows. A wave of superheated air, a thermal pulse, will radiate outwards, incinerating everything flammable in its path. It travels at the speed of light, and there is no outrunning it. Immediately after comes the shockwave. This is a wall of crushing overpressure, moving faster than the speed of sound. It will shatter buildings, topple infrastructure, and turn the strongest structures into rubble. The force is absolute. But the visible destruction is not the only threat. An electromagnetic pulse, or EMP, will surge through the atmosphere. This invisible wave of energy will overload and destroy nearly all unprotected electronic devices. The power grid will collapse. Communication systems will go silent. Our modern world, built on a foundation of electricity, will be plunged into darkness. This is the moment of impact, a sequence of devastating events, each one powerful enough to reshape the landscape. Understanding this sequence is the first step to navigating the aftermath. Survival is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of knowledge. When the sirens sound, your single most important priority is shelter. You have minutes, perhaps less, to find it. Do not look outside. Do not try to see what is happening. Your best option is to get as low as possible. A basement, an underground parking garage, or a dedicated subway station offers the best protection. The goal is to put as much dense material as you can between yourself and the outside world. Concrete, brick, and earth are your allies. They are effective at blocking the initial blast, and crucially, the radiation that follows. If you are caught in the open, find the nearest ditch or depression in the ground. Lie flat, face down, with your hands protecting the back of your head and neck. Once the initial blast wave has passed, you must stay sheltered. The greatest danger in the hours and days that follow is radioactive fallout, fine particles of dust and ash carried by the wind. You must remain in your shelter for a minimum of 48 to 72 hours, but longer is better. Any food and water you have should be sealed. Canned goods and bottled water are safe. Anything left exposed to the open air is contaminated. Do not venture outside until authorities declare it is safe to do so. Exposure to fallout is silent and invisible, but it is lethal. Patience and discipline inside your shelter are your most powerful weapons against it. In the end, survival is a contest of will. The events I have described are terrifying, but they are not insurmountable. The foundation of resilience is built long before the crisis arrives. It is built on preparedness, on understanding the threats, and on having a clear, logical plan. Panic is the enemy. A calm, decisive mind is your greatest asset. Know where to go. Know what to do. The ability to think clearly under extreme pressure will be the difference between life and death. The world may be changed, but humanity's spirit is not so easily broken. It is in the darkest moments that our capacity for clear thought, for discipline, and for courage is most critical. Remember what you have learned. Be prepared. Be aware. And when the time comes, act not out of fear, but out of a calm, unwavering resolve to endure. Your life depends on it.